Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. It's
Yep.
quite.
So Podluck.
Podluck?
Yes,
Podluck.
time.
We can do
Oh my gosh,
Podluck.
I'm excited.
Okay. This first one, Lydia found this one.
Yeah.
Well, the beautiful thing about doing these segments is everybody can pick topics now. I mean, I'm the evil publisher who makes
He's the
final.
overlord that
I am
we
the
can't say
arbiter.
anything.
I'm the one that gets canceled. It says Ed Sheeran sings Nina Simone during Shape of You copyright case. So just yesterday we covered the Dua Lipa one that you sent me.
Interesting, yeah.
That's twice now she's being sued for that song.
So I don't know much about this. How hard is it to sue someone over? Because music is so like subjective, right?
Well, the first group that sued her, the chorus sounded exactly the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
But the second group that sued her already sued the group that this. Okay.
Whoa, what?
The first group, the group that's suing her now, already successfully sued another group for a similar beat, proving so there's already precedent set.
Okay, suing over beats is just almost like a bridge too far.
Yeah.
What?
Or I mean, like, I don't remember what
Lyrics.
part. I don't remember what part of it
Okay,
was,
okay.
but sued over some aspect of something that plays in that song and already won back in
wow.
in like the 80s.
Interesting.
So, and they're suing in this case. So she's like, I have a friend who was just at like a Dua Lipa concert the other day, and I was like, is money fall? Is she like throwing money out there to get rid of it so she doesn't have to pay the
Right.
the lawsuit? So
That'd
Yeah.
be great.
That'd be funny. Yeah, let's go to a Dua Lipa concert.
Ed Sheeran has serenaded London's High Court in an attempt to prove he did not copy portions of his 2017 hit Shape of You from another artist. The star is accused of lifting his song Oh I I'm not singing, sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
From Sammy Chakri's 2015 single Oh I.
Ah.
So it's literally the lyrics Oh
Very
I oh I
similar.
oh I.
And it
So it
sounds
says
like
in court he sang elements of Nina Simone's Feeling Good. I love that song. And Blackstreet's No Dig. Okay, I want. Is there video of this?
No, that's why they had to draw a picture of him because
Okay.
they don't record these.
The BBC often does this thing where BBC Radio 1 does this thing where they'll have artists perform songs that are unlike something that they would.
I like
they
that.
They had
That's neat.
Bastille do No Scrubs.
That's great.
Like,
I love it.
I want to see Ed Sheeran do No Diggity by Blackstreet.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Nina Simone Feeling Good. He probably actually does that really well.
I'm sure.
But I love that song. That song doesn't need to be covered. That song is classic. However, to illustrate how the melody is commonplace in pop music, if you put them all in the same key, they sound the same, he explained. Sheeran denies having heard Mr. Chakri's song Oof. So, he's like, I don't even know who this guy is.
I literally don't know who he is.
It's the meme. It's like, I don't even know who you are.
Yikes. Nothing personal.
Yep.
Just never heard it.
And rejected the suggestion that friends might have played it to him before he wrote Shape of You in October 2016. His upbeat pop track became 2017's best-selling single and remains the most played song of all time on Spotify.
Wow.
So if he does win...
It's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money in that for that guy. But from what I understand, copyright law in music is like one of the hardest things to prove.
I'm sure it is.
And I don't know how it differs in the UK as opposed to America.
I would think it would be pretty straightforward for Ed Sheeran to be like, this guy didn't even chart, so I never could have heard him anyway.
Could have just paid him off.
Burn.
Should have just paid him off.
Maybe
just
he's
paid-
willing to prove it.
But of course, if you pay him off, then you're basically tacitly admitting guilt.
Exactly.
It says lawyers. It says court here's the memo. It says Sheeran's royalties estimated to be about 20 million euros. Is that right? Is that euros? That symbol?
Yeah,
I think
you're
so. Yeah.
Have been frozen since Mr. Chakri and his co-writer Ross O'Donoghue claimed copyright infringement in 2018. So he's just got 20 million just sitting there.
That's pounds, by the way.
Pound. Okay,
Pounds, yeah.
British pounds.
Yeah.
What did I say? Euros? Yes. Where euros is Spain, right?
Euros is the European Union, so it's
Okay.
a lot of
Any
different
EU.
countries. But this is British,
Okay.
so yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
correcting me.
Yeah, I just couldn't
Fact-
find it. I lost in the article.
Fact check.
Fact check in real time.
Okay. Court hears voice memos. Lawyers for the pair played the court excerpts from the Shape of You recording sessions as they built their case. In one recording, Sheeran could be heard saying he needed to change the OI melody because it was a bit close to the bone. It's a very British thing to say.
Interesting.
We thought it was a bit too close to a song called No Diggity by Blackstreet. The star told the court, I said we should change it.
Huh.
I love that song.
Good for him.
I loved it.
we gotta fix this.
Asked whether his final melody bore a similarity to Chakri's song, he added, fundamentally, yes, they're based around the minor pentatonic pentatonic, right?
Pentatonic scale.
The band pentatonic.
No, well,
pentatonic.
it's this way.
Pentatonic scale, and they both have vowels in them. So it's like as more music gets made, and as the space gets smaller, literally everything will start to sound.
I feel like that's exactly what's happening here. Yeah. Like it's getting smaller, you figure out what's popular, and it sounds like someone else.
I once read that every time you shuffle a card, there's a strong possibility that you've hit a combination in the deck that's never been found before.
Right.
I don't know how true that is. Like with 56, I guess the sheer number of combinations means like however many people have shuffled cards, it's likely never been the same thing twice.
I don't know about that.
I don't know how true that would be. Same thing with like poker, not poker, chess. There's a lot of like about the sheer number of combinations and moves.
So many different pieces.
So it says the singer is also accused of being an obsessive music squirrel who consumed music voraciously and would have been aware of Mr. Chakri's music. That sounds like a huge leap right there.
Yeah,
he loves a lot of music, so he must have heard it.
Honestly, I feel like the more music you listen to, the less likely you are to be ripping off any one thing.
Yeah.
You could also go the other direction like that.
Yep. Like if he listens to that much music, it's more likely that he would have taken elements of different things and put them together, especially if it's your job.
Well, and good for him for listening to a bunch of different music. I think that's a good thing.
Yep. So it says, I'm a music fan. I like music. I listen to a lot of music. Ed Sheeran said, but he insisted that he had disappeared for the whole year in 2016 and was not plugged into the UK music scene. Little suspicious right there,
Don't
man.
You
he just happened to take a year off.
Well, he's probably working really hard on his own stuff.
And doing his funny cameos in movies where he plays Ed Sheeran.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I was going to say, I've never watched less YouTube than when I've been working on YouTube. So it's probably a similar effect.
A lot of times, like I open the app and like I see stuff where I'm like, ugh. Like, well, it's like a lot of it's like if I want to cover something, I don't want to. A lot of time, like I know we're on the right track when we cover something. Then I see from a creator like a day or two later.
Right, you're ahead of it.
We're lucky enough to do this for work, so it's a little bit different.
Right.
But it means that I'm like mentally on the right track. I know what I need to be covering because it interests me and it happens to fall in line with what I think will work. So it's kind of like a confirmation. But like watching the videos, it just feels like I'm just back at work. So I don't really have any. Like I've taken to watching it. Like I don't watch any political YouTube at all. I watch Styx's videos.
Yeah.
In the morning because like his happen to come out when I wake up, and that's about all I can take for the day.
That's okay.
So it says a collaborative effort. Sheeran was repeatedly asked who had come up with the OI phrase. I love how detailed it gets. Like imagine being judged that harshly about just one element of the song. Who came up with the OI phrase? But explained that it had been a collaborative effort between co-writer Steve Mack and Johnny McDade. It's like I don't know who came up with it. Like the guy who always like it's that joke of like the guy who never contributes whenever like in a group project. I was like I don't know whose idea it was. It was a group effort.
Yeah, it was a group effort.
That's never said by the guy who actually contributed.
Right. He's like, oh, it's my idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is probably going to we're probably going to see more of this stuff.
Sure.
These days. So it says the court also heard Sheeran tweak the first version of Shape of You, removed elements that were similar to Bill Withers' song Grandma's Hands and TLC's No Scrubs.
Oh, No Scrubs. Hey, look at that.
You're taken from masters, my friend. So I say we should keep an eye on this.
This might get
does this interest you, Miracle? Does the musical stuff interest you?
Lawsuits, because I want to see how they fight for it. They're like, no, I did it first. No, I did it first.
Hannah Claire always has like a really interesting perspective on this stuff because she writes so much about these areas. So
that stuff.
Yeah, so I imagine he'll be fine, given that he's a very wealthy and very successful musician. But
he'll be okay.
I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
So, Miracle, do you want to talk about Spirited Away?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this was Miracle's thing. She sent me this, and I was like, do we want to cover this? And then I saw this image, and I was like, we're going to talk about it.
Isn't that badass?
That is a
cool
very
picture.
cool image. So for the people who are listening, there's an image of. You want to describe it, Miracle?
So basically, it's an image of Haku. So Haku's in his dragon form, and he's about to die because he basically saved the main character, who is sorry, I'm butchering the name.
This is why I make Miracle read these articles, so I don't. So
it's been a long time because I watched this when I was a little kid, and I used to be frightened by the big baby.
I bet. Oh God.
Yeah. Scary.
That thing?
Scary.
No, that's not the big baby. That's the Radish Man.
Well, the Radish Man is terrifying.
That's not much better. Yeah, there's some scary images in this.
So basically, if you guys are not familiar with Studio Ghibli, this is a Studio Ghibli project that
so cute
was the first Japanese animated movie to win an I think an Oscar, or which one is the nominations for movies again?
Golden Globes. That's for actors.
No,
I don't
the
remember.
Oscars, Academy Awards.
Thank you.
Awards, yeah.
Thank you. Academy Awards for animations. So I'm kind of like excited that they're doing a play for this.
Do you say Ghibli or Ghibli?
It's either or. I switch around a lot.
Okay. So is there like because like a lot of the stage plays that come up from our entertainment is pretty subpar. Like
This looks amazing.
No, like I love it how if you keep on scrolling down,
Yeah,
there's
there's
so much.
images.
Yeah.
guys, if you could like for the people listening, I'm sorry, but the images, the website
so
is
beautiful.
it's tdrexplorer.com/spirited-away-stage-production-Japan.
And he
Yes.
also has a YouTube channel if you don't want to read.
So it's that guy's the person whose name we're looking at here.
So
TDR.
neat. Yeah.
TDR, also known as Chris, he has his own YouTube channel under the same name.
So
Good fight, yeah.
these images are fantastic.
Yeah, but I love it.
Oh,
So
it's Kermit the Frog.
Not quite. Similar.
no,
It's very close.
no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I love it because basically what happens is like her parents were like, "Come on, let's go on an adventure. We're going to take a vacation."
Right.
And she's like, "No, I don't want to." And then they find like a little mini night market and they start eating and they ask her, "Do you want to eat?" And she's like, "No, I don't want to." And her parents turn into pigs.
Yeah, such a weird story.
It's
but
the
it's a lot of
weirdest
fun.
story.
So
Yeah.
much more creativity than what we have here.
Yes, and this stage play looks incredible. It looks
Yeah.
like they really went straight from the story.
Yeah.
Which is neat.
So I'm kind of excited. I think we missed one of their like stage plays, like dates at the Imperial Theater.
Yeah, March 2nd. And
Mhm.
through March 29th, it looks like.
And plus, I love what Japan does. There's always merchandise to sell on
Miracle
the side.
loves the merchandise.
Because
Oh,
it's so
yeah.
cute.
That is Miracle's favorite part. She loves the cute merchandise.
Mhm.
That's neat.
The stage adaptation of is it Hayo?
What?
Hey,
Pronunciation. Heyo? Hayo?
Hayo?
Yeah.
Hayo. I don't
Hayo?
know.
Miyazaki's 2001 masterpiece has been brought to life by the two-time Tony Award-winning and honorary associate director of the Royal Shakespeare Company, John Caird. So this is an American production.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They're doing great
I was
work.
just assuming that this was happening in Japan.
It is happening
Okay.
in Japan.
The director previously worked on Les Miserables and countless other stage productions. The production sees Mr. Caird teaming up with Toho Stage, which celebrates its 90th anniversary in 2022.
Wow, cool.
The role of Chihiro, along with the majority of the roles, have been double cast with Kana Hashimoto and Monet Kamashirashi.
Mm-hmm.
Rashi?
Good enough.
Yep, good enough.
I
A for
apo-
effort. But it is happening in Japan because I was looking at the theater locations.
That'd be cool if it came here.
It could, but you've seen
I
the
mean,
live
DC,
action.
DC seems like a place where this would end
That would
up.
be where
right?
this would end up. Yeah,
Portraying
for
the
sure.
starring roles in alternating performances, the river spirit Haku is portrayed by Kotaro Daigo and Hiroki Miura.
Yes.
And Mari Natsaki reprises her role of the Twin Witches. The names are just. I
It's
apologize.
okay.
I am so sorry, everyone.
okay.
I'm literally like I get such anxiety.
I feel like you're getting it pretty
Yubaba
close.
Yes.
Zaniba, which she voiced in the original film.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so neat. Yeah.
Yeah, because like her character legit freaked me out. Same thing with her baby.
Which
like,
one is she?
so she's the one wearing purple.
Yeah, she's the older lady.
So she's like
Oh,
the
that one.
Yeah, she's the
Oh.
madame.
Scary. Yeah.
She's the madame. So basically, the theory behind this movie, basically,
Hair.
Yeah.
basically, so our main character, who's wearing red right above, she apparently was sold into prostitution.
Yep.
So basically, the lady in purple is the madame, and she got
Right.
upset that she didn't do her chores around the house. And the guy who's named No Face, which if you scroll down, Brett,
Mhm.
the guy with the white mask with
Yeah.
purple
Yeah.
lining,
That is so cool looking.
Yeah,
Isn't that
so-
neat?
basically he offers her money. So like, since she's like, they offer a lot of money if they're virgins or like freshly new into
Interesting.
the geisha business. They'll offer a lot of money. If they reject that, they'll offer them food. If they reject that, then well, you're screwed.
Wow.
Yeah, and like basically in the movie he chases after her because he really wants her that badly.
Wow.
And-
Following her.
Yeah, and then Haku is basically, he's in human form throughout the movie. He tries to save her and get her out of that business. That's the whole theory. But again, like they want to make it nice and pretty, and they're like, nope, it's all a dream. She woke up.
So the 90s. That's what we did in the
Yeah.
90s. That's what Quantum Leap,
So
all those
he
shit.
is
Yeah.
Ex
Well,
Machina.
yeah, because like she woke up and basically her parents are not pigs anymore, and she's like, oh my god, you guys are okay, and she's like, her parents are like, well, what are you talking about? And she's like, you turn
Okay.
into
Fine.
pigs.
That
Crazy.
that
Mhm.
does sound like a dream to me.
Yeah,
fair,
it's like an
so-
acid dream that
Yeah,
she
really.
because they found her in the meadow just
yeah.
sleeping.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So much more creative than the entertainment we
It
get
kind
these
of
days.
reminds me
Yeah.
of Alice in Wonderland, but better.
Yes. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what the comparison is there.
I feel like Andy would love to talk about it because he has a lot of Studio Ghibli movies at home that he doesn't really talk about, and I wish he did.
I want to get into this with him because I watched this on my own because it looked interesting. And I was like, oh, this is actually fascinating.
It's very fascinating.
Well done.
A lot of the colors that he uses, like I was just reading an article. Basically, he uses colors to like basically show like how human reactions are and the physiology of it, and a lot of it has to do with representation of Japan's culture too. So I thought it was really cool. Like I wish like the US kind of did it, because like if the US did do a live stage play, you seen like
we'd all just cancel each other for this stuff.
Yeah,
we'd all just be like, you can't do that, and then
have you seen the Lion King one?
The Lion King one?
Yeah, the Lion
one, did it go well?
Sure. Apparently it did go well, and then the director who did it, she's also the same director who made the Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
I forgot
one of my old dreams back when I was living a much less positive life was to get just really, really wasted and go see Disney on Ice, which I never got to go do.
Darn it.
Yeah. Do you want it?
Well, there was no way to like both get that wasted and get there because like I don't know if they'd let you in if you're
Probably
that. Because I don't want to go there buzzed. I wanted to go there just ridiculously out of it, and just it was a different time. I was a different person. It was a different time.
You wanted okay. What if we do this? Let me propose this idea. It's like midnight, and we go to Disney on Ice. Would you love to watch it then?
No, I'm sober now. I don't want to see it now.
No, but like it's like
I'm too clear-headed to go to that now.
But it's midnight, and you're like almost hitting that time where you're about to fall asleep.
You're loopy.
I don't go to bed at midnight.
I know, you go to bed at 3 like I do.
Yeah, I went to bed at 4 yesterday.
Oh
So if will they do Disney on Ice at 4 in the morning?
Probably
Then maybe we can do that.
Maybe it's the adult version, or maybe
okay. I'll go to adult Disney on Ice.
Oh my gosh, I want to know more about this.
Yes.
Is this even a real thing?
I don't know. I just made it up. Disney, hire me.
I mean, I don't know if Disney itself is going to do adult Disney on Ice, but you never know.
You do a version of it.
Yep.
Well, you remember when we read the article that Disney is trying to be more adult, but most of their adult content will be on Hulu.
Yeah, it's all Hulu.
So it's going to be called Hulu on Ice.
There you go.
Well, it just doesn't have the same ring to it.
It doesn't.
Disney on Ice.
Well, this has gone a strange direction.
It has.
Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.